Alrighty, here we are. It is part 2 of Evolution. And if you have not checked out part 1, make sure you go give it a look. Had 2 fun title matches on the first episode, or the first part of Evolution, and another had 2 tag team matches. One was for the tag titles, one wasn't, and the other one was for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. But here to start off part 2 of Evolution, we've got the Women's Champion over on Friday Night SmackDown. We've got Rhea Ripley putting her title on the line here tonight. She'll be going one-on-one against Giulia. And obviously Giulia made her way onto Friday Night SmackDown after being on Raw. She was a former Women's Intercontinental Champion this season, and she's pretty solid, but there was really nothing else to do with her over there. I mean, I guess we could have went the world title route, but we just brought her over on SmackDown, and instantly these two started going at each other, and they've had a pretty interesting feud, and it's going to continue here tonight. So let's go ahead and get right to the challenger for Rhea Ripley's title. Let's get right to Giulia. Alrighty, here she comes. We've got Giulia, like I said, here tonight, going one-on-one with Rhea Ripley. And hey, they just went against each other IRL not too long ago on Friday Night SmackDown, and holy hell, Giulia gave Rhea Ripley one of those stomps, and I think it actually gave Rhea like a crazy black eye. Like, I must have missed it when it happened, like, at the moment, but I went back and seen it, and oh my god, that thing was vicious. I mean, there was no faking in any of that. That shit had to hurt, because that was insane. But yeah, I think Rhea Ripley got a pretty nice little shiner from Giulia, and Giulia has been showing a more vicious side IRL with after seeing that. But here tonight, Giulia in this universe mode is hoping to become a women's champion. So let's get right into this match. Alrighty, here we go. And both these women have had a pretty solid year so far, but Rhea Ripley started off with one singular loss, and then ever since then, believe she is undefeated. Obviously, we are simming like Monday Night Raws and Friday Night SmackDowns, so there could be losses, you know, on those shows. But as for PLEs and everything, Rhea Ripley, she went and won Queen of the Ring, got an opportunity at that Women's Championship and beat Bianca Belair, took it off of her, made her tap out, won by submission. And ever since then, Rhea Ripley has just been dominant, on fire. But Giulia is hoping that she can stop Rhea Ripley here tonight, be the one to dethrone Mommy. We will see. And right now, Giulia showing a lot of aggression to Rhea Ripley. And big elbow there from Rhea Ripley. And both these women, they're just like really two aggressive women that are going at it. So I think this feud will be fun. I'm not sure how long it will last, but right now Rhea Ripley not letting go. The referee gonna have to get in there and break it up. But Rhea Ripley not slowing down, instantly taking it right back to Giulia, but a big elbow there. And now an Irish whip from Giulia. And a big boot there. And right now, Giulia is looking great, going to the top rope right now. Oh my goodness. Right to the ribs. 1, 2. Rhea Ripley kicking out at 2, but Giulia with the big move there from the top rope. The double stomp, almost like a coup de grace. Not exactly, but it was pretty close. But now Rhea Ripley has the arm of Giulia, picking her up and bringing her in for those clotheslines, and then ends it with a drop kick. Rhea Ripley going for the pin now. What? Oh my goodness. Not even a count of 1. The champion cannot believe it. Rhea looked a little bit scared there, not gonna lie. little stunned. But either way, not slowing down. Instantly going right back at it with Giulia. And now Ripley. What is she going for here? Holding her arm down, pinned it to the mat, and just stomping on the wrist of the challenger. And Ripley, she's got a finisher now. Giulia's got a signature. And Ripley waiting for Giulia to get to her feet. No, she's going to end up just grabbing her. Big kick to the side of the face. And now Ripley, she might be looking for a finishing move. And she is. She's looking for the Riptide. And it connects. She's going right into the pin. 1, 2. No. Giulia able to kick out at 2.5. Giulia gonna roll out of the ring, very smart, but Ripley not gonna let her catch her breath. Instantly goes right at her, and what a knee from Ripley there. And Rhea Ripley, what is she doing here? Oh my goodness, face first right into the concrete. And now Ripley, oh my goodness. Ripley showing off a lot of aggression here tonight. Evolution against the challenger. Gonna throw her over by the barricade, and now she's inside of the ring. Just showing off, but Ripley ends up going to the outside of the ring right after Giulia. Oh my goodness, face first right into the concrete once again. And now Giulia with some elbows to the midsection. Oh, and a light. Oh no, Ripley was able to get out of that and move away. I thought that quick little drop kick there from Giulia was connecting, but Ripley moved out of the way. The referee at the count of 4, Ripley getting Giulia up to her feet, and then gonna throw her into the ring and enter. No, instead she's going to the top rope. What's Ripley looking for here? Oh my goodness, what an elbow. Big elbow drop, and now Ripley going for her pin. 1, 2. No, gonna be a kick out at 2 from the challenger. And Giulia up. Oh, and both these women gonna go back and forth with some strikes. And Giulia with one, and oh, Giulia caught that one. She caught the champion's strike there. And Ripley says, come on, give me another. But instead, she caught it, hit her, and then says, give me one. And Ripley is playing mind games with Giulia. And now Giulia's telling her to hit her. Now both women playing some mind games with each other. Oh, and Giulia just busted open the champion. Rhea Ripley is stunned. Giulia busted her open. And Giulia, what is she doing? Oh, Ripley rolls out of the ring. Very smart move. But gets right back in, and Giulia's right there. And Giulia, she might be looking for that finisher, and she is. And it connects. Giulia hits Rhea Ripley with the finishing move. 2. No, a kick out at 2. Excuse me, I was trying to say Ripley and Rhea at the same time, and it didn't work out. But Giulia not slowing down. Going right for her signature, I believe. And it connects. Going right into the pin. Once again, 1, 2. Quick kick out at 1 after a beautiful signature move from Giulia. And Giulia not wasting any time, hitting the ropes, running right at Ripley. And the boot right to the face. Both women back to their feet though. Ripley, and she's got it. She might hit her with another Riptide, the second one of the match. Giulia is stunned. 1, 2, 3, and Rhea Ripley retains. There you have it. Rhea Ripley retains the Women's Championship. Giulia looked very good in that match, but at the end of the day, Ripley was just too much to handle and was able to hit that second Riptide, and that was enough to put away Giulia for the 1, 2, 3. Great match between both women. Wouldn't mind seeing them maybe one more time, not gonna lie. But if they move on from this, we will have to wait and see. But a great match either way for Evolution between these two. But we're going to go ahead and get to the next match of the night. Alrighty, here we are. It is time for the second match of this episode. Technically not the second match. Technically this is the fifth match, but second match of part 2, I should say. Coming out first, we've got Ivy Nile. And speaking of part 1, Ivy Nile made an appearance in one of the matches. So like I said, if you haven't seen part 1, make sure to go look at it. Ivy Nile made her presence known for some reason in one of the matches. But here tonight, she is going one-on-one with Naomi and hoping that she can become the new Women's United States Champion. Let's get right to the champion. Alrighty, here she comes. She is the Women's United States Champion, Naomi. Like I said, Naomi, sorry, is the current Women's United States Champion, Ivy Nile. Hoping she can get a win here against her. Not really sure what Ivy Nile's been thinking and doing. Got involved with a big-time title match in the first part. Here tonight, she's hoping that she can get a big win and become the new Women's United States Champion. So let's go ahead and get right into this match. Alrighty, here we go. And Naomi running right at Ivy Nile and dropping her as quick as she can. And now Naomi with a nice drop kick to the back of Ivy Nile and going for the splits there. And right now the champion is looking dominant and showing off for the crowd right now. Ivy Nile going to be able to finally get back to her feet, and now both women going to lock up in the ring. And it's going to be Ivy Nile using that strength to back the champion into the corner. The referee was breaking things up, but Ivy Nile with a cheap shot to Naomi. And Naomi now throwing Ivy right into the corner. And now going to work on that leg. Oh, and she's going for the pin. No, not even a count of 1. Ivy Nile able to get the shoulder up. Oh, beautiful move there from Ivy Nile, though. And now Ivy Nile beating the hell out of the champ. And a big stomp to the midsection there. Now Ivy Nile trying to get control of this match. What is she going for here? It looks like she might be looking for some kind of submission move. Oh, stomping the face of the champion right into the mat, but Naomi gets right back up to her feet and brings it right to the challenger. Oh, and she was looking for looked like a leg drop, a springboard leg drop. And what is this? What do we got going on? Kalani Jordan? What is she doing out here? She ain't even out here. Where's Kalani Jordan at? I have no idea why Kalani Jordan's even music. Why is it playing? But Ivy Nile, she's got that finishing submission locked in, but Naomi able to get out of it. I have no idea what's going on, but that was really strange. For some reason, Kalani Jordan's music was just playing, but there was no sign of her anyway. Anywhere is what I meant to say. But Naomi, big German suplex right into the pin, but a quick kick out at 1 from Ivy Nile. Let's see here. Naomi went for a drop kick, but not able to connect. And then she went for a huge kick there, but Ivy Nile ducked. But now Naomi landing some kicks on Ivy Nile. Now Naomi bringing it to the challenger. And she does have a signature. And she's been doing a lot of taunting, but I think she's just trying to get the crowd into the match. And now Naomi, big power slam in the middle of the ring, picking Ivy Nile back up to her feet. What is she going for next? Oh my goodness, she went for the rear view. Ivy Nile is stunned. 1, 2, 3. Naomi retains. Alrighty, there you have it. Naomi able to retain her Women's United States Championship against Ivy Nile here tonight. Even after some weird interference almost? I don't know. Kalani Jordan's music and Titantron started going, but there was no sign of Kalani Jordan anywhere, so no idea what that was all about, but maybe we'll get to see in the future what that's about. Maybe it gets addressed somehow. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but pretty dominant victory, honestly, for Naomi. I mean, the only time that Ivy Nile looked like there was a really good chance is when Kalani Jordan's stuff distracted the champion, and she ended up getting that finishing submission move locked in, and unfortunately for Ivy Nile, Naomi was able to get out of it. But we're going to go ahead and get to the main event of Evolution. Alrighty, here we are. It is time for the main event of Evolution. Coming out first, we've got Lita, and this match will be for that Women's Intercontinental Championship. Lita, obviously, came in, won the Women's Intercontinental Championship from Giulia when Giulia was holding it, and ever since then, Lita has just been very dominant with it. Take that back, I'm an idiot. She won it from Dakota Kai. I'm sorry. Either way, Lita, like I said, has been a very dominant champion. Hasn't lost it. She's doing great. Alrighty, and her opponent for the night, we've got Stephanie Vaquer. I think this should be a fun match. I think these two are really going to put on a hell of a main event for that Women's Intercontinental Championship. And, I mean, you've got someone that is an up-and-coming star. I mean, IRL, she's already the Women's World Heavyweight Champion over on Monday Night Raw. Here, she's going to be going against a legend in Lita, who is the current Women's Intercontinental Champion. But Stephanie Vaquer is hoping to change that here tonight. Let's go ahead and jump right into the main event of Evolution. Alrighty, it is time for the main events of Evolution, and Stephanie Vaquer already dropping the champion. Oh, and now Stephanie Vaquer with a nice leg drop. And the double stomp right to the face of Lita. And now Stephanie Vaquer taking it to the champ. Not giving her a moment to catch her breath, just instantly taking it right to her. Very smart of Stephanie Vaquer not to give Lita a chance to catch her breath, really. And now she's looking for a springboard move, and it does not connect. She was looking for a springboard crossbody, but it does not connect. And she was going for an Irish whip, but Lita able to reverse it. Oh, and Lita now with the big crossbody, a big clothesline. Excuse me. And now the Women's Intercontinental Champion starting to get control of things here. And a stomp right to the back of the elbow of Stephanie Vaquer. And now Lita. And Stephanie Vaquer got some air on that one, but now Lita going to work on the arm of Vaquer, and Lita beating the hell out of the challenger right now. And Stephanie Vaquer started things off very great in this match, but now Lita coming back, and now Stephanie Vaquer, as soon as I said that, starting to make a little bit of a comeback, it looks like. Big kick right to the back. And now Vaquer. No, Lita catches the leg, though. And now Lita going for a quick roll-up. Is that enough? No, not even a count of one. Now both women on the outside of the ring. Lita instantly grabs Vaquer. Big drop kick to the side of the head of Stephanie Vaquer. And now Lita And Stephanie Vaquer going at it on the outside of the ring. Oh, and a big kick there from Vaquer. And a kick right to the back of Lita. And a stomp, and now Vaquer bringing it to the champ. And Vaquer grabbing the champion, gonna throw her back into the ring. And Lita getting up pretty quick there. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful moonsault there from Lita. And a kick right to the back of Stephanie Vaquer. Apologies if you can hear outside. There's some stuff going on. Car's a little loud. But either way, it doesn't matter. This crowd's going to be even louder after a beautiful move from Stephanie Vaquer. Beautiful springboard crossbody from Vaquer. And now she's got a submission locked in there, but Lita able to get out of it pretty quickly. And now Lita has the challenger, going to bring her over to the corner and hits the face right off the turnbuckle. And a big elbow there to the back of Stephanie Vaquer. And now Lita, big elbow to the face. And now Lita puts her on top. And what is Lita going for? Oh my goodness! She went for the twist of fate from the middle rope. 1, 2. No, Vaquer able to kick out at 2. And that twist of fate busted Stephanie Vaquer open. Holy hell. That was crazy. I've actually never seen that happen before. But Lita going to the top rope, looking for a finish. Oh, but it doesn't connect. Stephanie Vaquer rolled out of the ring. Beautiful awareness from Stephanie Vaquer, getting out of the way. And now Stephanie Vaquer throwing Lita over by the steel steps and gonna go over there in a nice leg drop. She's gonna pick Lita up, throwing her right into the steel steps. Oh, and Stephanie Vaquer, she's got it locked in, but Lita able to get out of it and elbows Stephanie Vaquer right in the side of the head. Now Lita gonna throw Stephanie Vaquer over by the barricade and re-enter the ring and then leave it again. Oh, Vaquer, big DDT on the concrete floor. Stephanie Vaquer gonna pick Lita up and throw her back into the ring. And she's gonna enter. No, she's instead gonna wait for a springboard crossbody. Beautiful move. And now Stephanie Vaquer looking for it another time possibly. And she is. But came up a little short on that one. Uh-oh. But it doesn't matter. Stephanie Vaquer. Big DDT. What a DDT from Stephanie Vaquer. Is that enough to put Lita away? 1, 2. No, Lita kicks out at 2. That was a huge DDT there from Vaquer. And now Vaquer was looking for some stomps there, but Lita got a hold of her. But now Vaquer with some big elbows. And now Vaquer does have a finisher. It was Vaquer going to do. Looks like Stephanie Vaquer is looking for a weapon. She is. She's got that steel chair. And she's going right at Lita. Oh, to the back of the head. That is right. I did forget to mention this is a no-holds-barred match. 1, 2. No. Lita able to kick out at 2. And now Stephanie Vaquer with the Irish whip to Lita right in the corner. Catches the feet. Oh, right to the leg. And Stephanie Vaquer going to the top rope. She might be looking for that finishing move. And she is. And it connects. Lita is stunned. Do we have a new Intercontinental Champion? 2. No, Lita kicks out at 2. I don't know how Lita keeps kicking out, but she is still keeping this match alive. And Vaquer might be looking for another springboard crossbody. And that's exactly what it is, and it connects for a third time, I believe, this match. Oh, and Stephanie Vaquer looking for the Devil's Kiss. And the crowd going crazy for it, because of course they are. Oh, but Lita gets the leg up, kicking Stephanie Vaquer. And now Lita trying to get control of this match once again. Nice elbow drop there. And now she's going to go for the pin. Is that enough to put away Vaquer? Not even close. A quick kick out at 1 from Stephanie Vaquer. I'm not going to lie, for a minute I thought Lita was going to be disrespectful and do the Devil's Kiss. Oh, eat defeat. Beautiful signature move. Vaquer going for the pin. 1, 2. No, Lita kicks out at 2. Vaquer does have a finisher, though. What's Stephanie Vaquer doing here? She's taunting right now. She's taunting the champion. Oh, she was going for a clothesline, but instead Lita got her with the clothesline. And now Lita has a finisher. And Lita gonna go for the pin here. 1, 2. Kick out there at 2 from Stephanie Vaquer. And Lita, what is she going for here? She's got her picked up. She might be looking for a powerbomb, and she does. Lita with the powerbomb to Stephanie Vaquer, but picks her up instantly. Oh, Vaquer caught the leg. Oh, but not that time. And now Lita, big DDT. A finishing DDT move. 1, 2. No. Oh my goodness. Vaquer able to get the shoulder up. How the hell did Stephanie Vaquer kick out of that? Oh, Vaquer ducked that time. But a jawbreaker from the champion. These two are going back and forth. And Lita grabbing that steel chair. Oh my goodness. And Vaquer able to roll out of the ring. Oh, but Lita went for it again. But instead, a drop kick happens instead from Lita. And the stomp to Stephanie Vaquer and just walking over. But Lita not slowing down, picking her up, throwing her back into the ring. And now Lita gonna re-enter the ring. And she's looking to pick Vaquer up, but Vaquer with a big elbow and a clothesline. And now Stephanie Vaquer, what is she doing here? I'm not sure what Vaquer is doing. Oh my goodness, she was looking for that chair, but instead Lita with a dive to the outside of the ring. Holy hell, I don't think Vaquer was ready for that. I wasn't neither, to be completely honest, but a big chop there from Vaquer. These two women are going at it. And now Lita getting thrown back into the ring. Stephanie Vaquer, she might be looking for oh no, instead she gets into the ring. Power slam there from Vaquer. And she's going to go to the top rope. She might be looking for a second finisher of this match. She might look for the spiral tap a second time, and it connects. Lita is stunned. We've got to have a new champion, right? No, Lita kicks out once again. What the hell is Stephanie Vaquer going to have to do to pin Lita and become the new Women's Intercontinental Champion? She is giving it everything she has. But she's going to have to give a little bit more, I guess, to become the new Intercontinental Champion. Stephanie Vaquer, another springboard crossbody. Going to the top rope. What's Vaquer got in store? Big elbow drop. And she's waiting for Lita to get to her feet. And she might look for that finishing move that's got to put Lita away, right? 1, 2, 3, and it finally does. We've got a new champion. What a hell of a main event we got at Evolution. Stephanie Vaquer is your new Women's Intercontinental Champion. And Lita was phenomenal in that match and gave it all she had. But in the end, Stephanie Vaquer is able to come out as your new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Hit her with 2 spiral. I think she hit 4 or 5 finishers before Lita lost that match. That's insane. What a match we got between those 2 women. What a hell of a premium live event we got from Evolution. I do hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, if you did, please remember to like, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you do know when I post videos just like this. And we will see you in the next video. And until then, AC Entertainment is out. Peace.